Tuesday, February the 6th. It's almost 7:30 in the morning. And I was sitting here doing stuff, and all of a sudden I went, oh, goodness gracious, it's almost 7:30. I haven't done YouTube yet. And I went, oh, better get that done. So, of course, I put this into prayer. And as I put this into prayer, prior to that, I was like asking, what deck shall I use today? Which cards shall we reach for? And I'm kind of surprised at the one that came up, but it's meant to be. So it is the Angel Therapy deck. There you go. This one is created by Doreen Virtue. It is published by Hay House. Beautiful little deck. Has a great energy to it. And it seems rather appropriate for a terrific Tuesday that I almost forgot to do. I'm like, whoopsie. It was one of those mornings. I'm trying to get out of the habit of getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I've had that habit, if you will, 30 plus years. And so it's been kind of intriguing trying to change that. It's like any habit. If you can work on it, you can hopefully change it. And so I'm like trying to stay asleep after 2 o'clock in the morning, because I've been so used to getting up between 1 and 2. And this morning it was kind of in and out, in and out, in and out, those little dozy nappy things you take. And then next thing I knew, it was 5 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I think that's why it didn't feel that it could possibly be almost 7:30 now, because it's like, whoa, hello. Just seemed to fly right by. I'm like, wow, where'd the last 2.5 hours go? Lots of fun. And yes, I've had my coffee. And yes, I'm in a great mood. And yes, this is the energy that I want to send out to all of you. Happiness and a fulfillment and an upliftment and answers and epiphanies. Always for the greater good. And I'm like, okay, here we go. One card's fallen so far. And I'm hearing keep going. So we're going to keep going. Looks like it's going to be a cloudy day, and yet kind of hard to determine just yet. We did get a little bit of snow last night. I think that's the other reason I'm like trying to force myself to stay asleep. It's nice to wake up and go, look, instead of, a few more hours to daylight, Which, if you've been noticing, spring is on its way. I love it, absolutely love it. The days are getting longer. The sun seems to be coming up earlier. There's another one. I'm still hearing no stop yet. But I do have a feeling it's going to be a short read. Which is kind of cool. That one. Oh, okay. There's 2 there. Maybe not as short as I thought. Oh, dear. If you have questions about how to do card readings or use divination tools as crystals or crystal balls or pendulums or your own psychic intuition, there's some really great teachers that are out there. There's also great information that you can find just by Googling it. Somebody asked me the other day about charging your cards and the energy of the full moon. I have to tell you, it's not something that I was used to doing. I do always recommend clearing your cards with your own energy, but you can literally type in Google. I mean, you can type it in any way that you want. That kind of search engine is phenomenal. Like when I look for card images for Facebook, I literally put in images for and then that specific card. Now I heard stop. And you can find just about anything. It's how to recharge your divination tools in the moonlight or in the full moon. And you'd be amazed at the things you can find on Google when you put that question up there. Really? Okay, this is a much larger read than I actually thought. Looks like it's going to be, really, a 7-card read. That's kind of like really unusual for this deck. So let's go take a look and see what God and His Son, Holy Spirit, our amazing angels have to say for us today. Okay. Great way to get started. A lot of you put in New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year and change your diet and all those things. I don't believe in resolutions. I believe in intentions. And if your intention is to get healthier, then this card may also be a lovely suggestion for you to kind of clean what you're eating. I know that sounds weird, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to become a complete vegetarian or a vegan, but it does mean that you should be aware of the fact of what you're putting into your body. This is a temple, and God gave it to us to basically house our soul, and the better we can take care of it, the longer we can serve. And so this is telling you about, if you can, eat as many energy-rich foods as possible, and that would be fruits and vegetables that are grown ethically, organically, if possible. It does give you more of a life force when you can eat fresh. The flash freezing, pretty good. I mean, seriously, it's as best as you can get. If you can't get the fresh, then frozen is another alternative for you. Canned, unless you're doing it yourself from your own garden, maybe not so much, but there are some things that's the only way that we can buy them. So be aware of what you're putting into your mouth, putting into your body, in food, in fluids, in anything at all, and take as much opportunity as you can to stay away from chemically processed foods. Well, I like this. Okay. Ascended Masters. Powerful, loving, wise, spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. If this is something that you feel drawn to about Ascended Masters, another thing you can look up on Google to see which ones they're talking about, then know that you are surrounded by love. Because no matter what title you put on an Ascended Master, no matter what title you put on the Divine, all of them have a love-based energy, and they are watching over you, taking care of you, and you can tap into them by simply asking. Wow, this is an interesting read. Next one. The situation that you're in might be based in a past life issue. And yes, I do believe in reincarnation. And yes, I do believe in past lives. And sometimes we carry the energy of the lessons from a previous lifetime into the current lifetime. What lessons has the soul not evolved through that makes it incarnate in this lifetime, that this lifetime is being presented to them to learn, to grow to the next evolution step in that soul's journey? This is something that you can also check. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, big one, learn, and heal from any past experiences, and that you can get that and let it go, cut the cords of the past life, cut the cords of that, release that energy, learn and grow from it, so that this lifetime is even more fulfilling. Next card, wow, speak your truth. Speak your truth. Your throat chakra, which sits right here. Okay, this one is talking about the angels are helping you to speak lovingly about your truth. This is not to be bullied. This is not to be speaking words that are harsh. This is not to words that would be harmful in any way, or aggravating, or with anger or frustration. But they are teaching you to speak your truths clearly, without negative emotion, and to be able to speak it in a way that others understand you, and that it can be addressed with love. This is your throat chakra. If you get sore throats a lot, other than a medical condition, or you constantly want to scratch at your throat, check always with your doctors first. But sometimes your throat chakra can be blocked simply because you've squashed what you actually are feeling. Say it with love, not with anger. I like this reading. There are times in life when we're faced in situations and we get that real strong gut feeling. And it's kind of like, oh, what is that? Why am I feeling that way? This one's telling you to listen to that. Your body, your physical body, does receive accurate messages from the divine. If you get that, I shouldn't do that feeling, don't do it. Don't try to logicize, oh, there's a good word. Don't try to logicize the answer for that. If you get that feeling, don't do it. If you get this joyful, bubbling, yes, I want to do it, follow that as well. If you're asking for signs and you're like having to really hard search for them, like where are they? And oh, I don't know. Is that a sign? Isn't that a sign? Is that cardinal my father? Is that butterfly my mother? I'm sorry. Hello. It's a bird and it's a butterfly. Can your loved ones, with their energy, influence that cardinal to be more in your vision or for you to see it more often? Yes. Is it a time when cardinals would normally show up and migrate through your backyard and eat the seeds or eat the apples off your tree? Well, then maybe not so much. So use a little bit of common sense here when you're asking for signs. Is it butterfly season and do you have a lot of wildflowers in your backyard? Or is there one like right in front of you as soon as you open your front door and there's no flowers in the front to attract it? Then can your loved ones kind of nudge that energy of that? Absolutely. So, this one is listen to your intuitive feelings. Is it correct? Does it feel right? Does it feel wrong? Pay attention to what your body is telling you about what's going on. Next card. How many times have I said this in the past? The law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of those energies. And the law of attraction, again, if you send it out with love, you get love back. If you send it out with anger, you get anger emotions back. And those compound each other. But the beauty of it is when you simply change your thoughts, when you simply change your actions, when you simply like, goodbye negative, I don't need you, God, and I have got this, you start getting more and more positive coming back to you. It is true. There is a law of attraction in the universe, and this is speaking directly to it. Last but not least, what a beautiful way to end this reading. If you were ever in doubt, here's your answer. You are a powerful light worker. This is your time for your soul to shine. Say that real quick. This is a time for you to bring your love energy to this planet, to your family, to your co-workers, to your community. This is your time to shine your light of love, to shine your light of peace, to be helpful, to be serving, to be loving, to use that energy of positiveness in a very powerful way. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in the loving service to the divine. Seek and ye shall find. Ask God for the help. Trust and keep the faith that when you ask for the help, it will be given to you. If you doubt it, it won't. It really is just that simple. So my friends and fellow light workers, know that you have great power within you, in your soul, in your light energy to shine upon this planet to make it a better place. Whoa. I'm going to close this reading for now. Okay. And if you're unsure what a light worker is, if you're watching this, type it into Google. What is a light worker? It will give you all kinds of places and all kinds of metaphysical places to go check it out. Find the one that resonates with you. I am indeed going to close this reading, and thank you for watching and for subscribing here on YouTube. It is always a pleasure to come to you each and every morning, even if I forget what time it is on a Tuesday. Shame on me. But thank you as well for following me on Facebook. My sale on the website continues. It is houseofangelcardreadings.com. Go to the readings page. A lot of my readings are on sale right now. Do I say it? Don't I say it? Do I say it? No, I don't think I will. On that same website is also an energy healing page. If you are interested in that, please read through it. If you're unsure what energy healing is, go do a Google search for Charlie Goldsmith And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about with energy healing. It has been around since the beginning of mankind. God bless Charlie. He's one of those that's bringing it to public awareness. And I'm thrilled to see that happen. Oh, wow. Have a beautiful day, a wonderful day, a terrific Tuesday. Shine your light. That's the best thing I can say about today. Shine your light. Be filled with joy. Be filled with love. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Namaste.